Benin Republic shuns Buhari's request for Sunday Igboho's extradition without trial, may grant him bail. Today, efforts by President Buhari government to extradite Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Ademo, popularly known as Ighoho, to Nigeria from Benin Republic have hit the rocks. Authorities in the neighboring West African nation have insisted on a fair trial for Ighoho before yielding to the demands Sahara reporters had gathered. Okay, they're trying to redeem themselves, damage control, because right now the scrutiny that Kenya is going through and the potential, damages this could do for their reputation, especially in the international space, is absolutely not even good. The Beninese government said it won't handle a request for extradition without first trying him for local offense was arrested for, sources told Sahara reporters on Thursday morning. Sahara reporters had reported how Ighoho was arrested on Monday in Kajehun Airport, Cotonou, with a fake Beninese passport while trying to flee to Germany. He's expected to be arraigned for immigration-related offenses in Benin Republic later today after a spirited move by the Buhari government to bring him back to Nigeria. At least, because again, it takes two to tango, and in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, of course, if Kenya had, again, it takes two to tango. If Kenya had literally said, stop, we want to follow protocol, we're not going to do what you're telling us to do, you think he'll be arrested? Absolutely not. But in this case, now Benin Republic is now learning and saying, you know what, let us follow protocol, because again, we're not going to risk breaking international law. Yes, at the end of the day, you might say the punishment or the repercussions of breaking international law is not as as big, but still the choice that they're doing, because again, they have to be selfish in understanding that they come first and not Nigeria. I don't know the kind of connections Nigeria has. I don't know the kind of thing Nigeria does to basically. It's strange, but that's just what it is. Ighoho may be granted bail today. We went to court at Cotonou today, but they didn't bring Ighoho to court, so we called his lawyer. He was in safe hands at Cotonou Criminal Brigade where he was detained. They will take him to court today. Ighoho has given a statement to the police. He was traveling with a Beninese passport adjudged to be fake. The source privy to the discussions told Sahara reporters. Okay. The Nigerian government, through its ambassador to Benin people, Tokur Bortai, is bent on extraditing Ighoho to Nigeria. Are we surprised? No. Bortai had in the letters described the activist as a terrorist and murderer. Nigeria had written two letters to the West African state describing Ighoho as a terrorist and murderer. The first letter was written on the 7th of July. A second letter describing his bodily features was passed on to the Republic of Benin today. A security source told Sahara reporters. All these sources, I am not even sure at this point. The Kenyan citizens and the government have questions to answer. If anything happens to Kanu, the rest of the world should learn from Benin Republic. Very good. Exactly what Kenya should have done, but being a corrupt and hopeless Black Africa country, they took bribe from Nigerian government and kidnapped our leader, #Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Someone says, this is a big good news. This Buhari government is obviously biased and ethnic sentiments must be curbed. Enough of injustice. All right, another person here says, Benin is not Kenya. There are Yorubas who are Beninese. They can't betray their own brother. Who said? But then who said? I think, okay, fine. Maybe it's an innate culture in Africans that we don't know of, that our ancestors definitely drilled into us, and I haven't left yet. But we can be sentimental, and we can be very welcoming and receptive, despite who you are. I think right now the struggle to believe all these things and go with the flow is just that with our government and all that, it's like we don't have even the privilege of having a strong passport that can take us round, the whole continent. So in this case, talking about betrayal, again, sentiments are held too high and it doesn't make sense. Nigeria thinks that Benin Republic is international advanced kidnapper like Nigeria. But again, we're not gonna lie. Okay, now another perspective, because we've had Kenya fall, and Benin Republic is about to, but they must have learned from Kenya and are trying to damage control while they are causing the damage. You know what I mean? So in this case, it's like with this statement of Nigeria being the giant of Africa, could it be, I'm just exploring a different perspective, could it be that there could be some sort of intimidation that Nigeria could possess in terms of exerting that dominance to these countries, for example, Benin Republic as well as Kenya, in which the countries are forced to participate in this criminal activity with Nigeria? Because the fact is, all this is definitely breaking international law 100%. And we definitely know that that they must have battered and bruised and done a lot to Sunday Ighoho, as well as even in Nnamdi Kanu as well. But it's just like another perspective could there be some sort of intimidation that forces this country to just, collaborate and just go with the flow with Nigeria when it comes to these things? Again, I'm just saying. Someone here says, if this news is not coming from Quakey Media or any true agitation, disregard it. It doesn't concern us. Regardless all the back and forth with Sunday Ighoho and his shortcomings, he has made Yoruba Nation proud. Every Yoruba son and daughter are proud of him and stand by him. He is fighting for his people. He's not a mediocre or northern slave. All right. It's awkwardness in a community for someone to raise up and say he doesn't want to make himself as a king while the king of the community is alive. Historically, there is nowhere it can be found where two kings in the same community and living in peace. It can't be possible. Each and every community has a single king who leads or rules the community, then otherwise those surrounding him are advisors and the rest. Furthermore, when you pass along their route, you just see a very beautiful house, then your mind tells you go and claim this house. If mistakenly you follow your mind, do so. What do you expect to happen? So we have to think and balance the best solutions always before doing anything, before we should avoid getting ourselves into ego. This person said a lot without even saying anything at all. The analogy with the king and the community and all that, and the argument of, okay, fine, you can't have two kings, I guess is sort of relating to the current issue in terms of the disintegration of Nigeria, that there cannot be only two leaders. But it's not really a thing about leading. It's just a thing of Nigeria was not even meant to be Nigeria, and we can leave anytime we want. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.